Whispers. ASMR. Welcome. And today, what am I going to be whispering about? I am going to do a part 2 Disney World Facts. Disney World Facts is actually one of the first videos I recorded. So go check it out. I say go check it out with a grain of salt because I feel like my audio quality wasn't as good as it is now. I think it's just different. I actually don't know if it's better or worse. I feel like I've changed some of the audio settings. Recording this in GarageBand, and it comes out a lot quieter, with less background noise, which is good, which is what we want. Less background noise. But somebody tell me if the videos that I've posted lately, the most recent videos, if they're too quiet to listen to. Like, sometimes it bothers me when ASMR artists are too quiet, because I can't hear them, and then the commercial blast, yada yada yada. But then I also feel like there are ASMR artists where I put I'm listening to it in headphones in bed, and I put it down on the lowest setting, and it's still too loud. So, I feel like the last time I did Disney World Facts, my audio was much louder, but I feel like there was a lot more background noise, so anyway, that's all to say that I am going to read from the same article. It was from Disney Food Blog, called 100 Things That Will Blow Your Mind About Disney World. 100 Things That Will Blow Your Mind About Disney World. And I'm going to read the last 25 facts. So from fact number 75 to 100. I read somewhere in the middle in the last video because I was like, I don't want the easy facts. I want the more obscure Disney World facts. So, put your phone down, and close your eyes, and fall asleep. Also, another fun fact about me is that when I recorded Facts Part 1, I recorded a second part, or it was the other way around, where that was the second part, because I hadn't recorded the first part. Cause I literally just forgot to hit record on the microphone. Something really silly like that, but I spent, 30 minutes whispering, and then I was like, shoot, I wasn't recording. So, that hasn't happened to me since, because now I'm very much like, I must check. Anyway. Fact number 75 is, don't forget to look down. In Disney World, don't forget to look down. There's lots to look at in Disney World at eye level and above you. But if you want to experience some true magic, you've got to look down. In the Magic Kingdom, you'll find tiles and gems and parts of the pavement near the magic carpets of Aladdin. In the Haunted Mansion queue, you'll find the bride's ring embedded in the pavement. And in Storybook Circus, you might find some peanuts on the floor. And you can spot Maximus's hoofprints near the Tangled Restrooms, too. In Hollywood Studios, look for the mark of Andy's giant shoe on the ground. That really shows how you've shrunk down to the size of a toy. And you'll find Gertie's footprint Also, be sure to check out that sign in Muppet Vision 3D right as you enter the building to the right, which says the key is under the mat. Lift the mat for a surprise. Oh my gosh, there's even more. In Disney's Animal Kingdom, look down as you enter the queue for a Navi River journey. There you'll find some Navi footprints in the ground, and you can compare to your foot size to theirs. These are just some of the amazing details you can spot if you look down. Just don't forget to look up so you don't bump into anyone as you're walking around and hunting for these things. I love the creativity at Disney World for sure. Lots of attention to detail. Number 76. Disney guests eat a lot of popcorn, but just how much do they eat? According to allears.net, Disney World guests eat enough popcorn each year so it could fill the Tower of Terror. You could fill the Tower of Terror, wow. Or fill 1.5 Olympic pools. That's a lot of fresh, hot, buttery popcorn. When I went to Disney World, I went there for Christmas in, it was either 2017 or 2018, and they had this really cute green alien popcorn bucket. It was like the little green man from Toy Story, and he was dressed in a Santa costume, and I wanted it, but I didn't get it, and my mom was like, we got back from the trip, and she was like, if you still want it, like, I'll find it on eBay and buy it for you. And I was like, no, Mom, I don't need it. I don't need it, but it was so cute. It was just a popcorn bucket. What am I going to do with it? But I went to Disneyland for the first time in 2019. I went Veterans Day, so November, and they had just put up all of the Christmas stuff. Like, this was the first week. Disneyland was decorated for Christmas, and they had a green alien popcorn bucket, but he wasn't dressed up in his Santa costume. He's wearing pajamas. He's wearing like a pajama set with a hat, so it's still cute. But I was like, when I was there at Disneyland, I was like, I need to get this because I was so regretful not getting that other popcorn bucket. And I'm looking at him now because he's set up still in our little area of Christmas decorations that I have to take down this weekend. Fact number 77. Lava Marinum turkey legs are definitely a staple food of the Disney diet. You've probably seen quite a few guests devouring these giant treats, but did you know that, at least according to some old numbers, Disney sells about 2 million pounds of turkey with its turkey legs every year. 2 million pounds of turkey, wow. With each turkey leg coming in at about 1.5 pounds, that's over $1.3 standing on top is actually made of copper and doubles as a lightning rod. Fact 80 is, how much does Spaceship Earth weigh? Spaceship Earth is big, really big, and it's heavy too. Spaceship Earth is actually estimated to weigh 15.5 million pounds and is also considered the largest freestanding sphere, in the world. So the next time you walk past it, you can shout out these cool facts to your friends and family and impress them with all your amazing knowledge. Fact number 81 is that Animal Kingdom was supposed to have dragons. Have you ever taken a good look at the Animal Kingdom logo? You might have seen the Tree of Life on it, but what about the animals underneath? There's a lion and some other real animals. It's like a lion, an elephant, a triceratops, and an antelope. It says there's a lion and some other real animals you can see on the safari or trails there. But there's also a dinosaur representing the Dino Land. But what about the animal right in the middle? That is a dragon. A dragon. There are no dragon rides at Animal Kingdom though, so why is it there? Well, the dragon was actually intended to represent Beastly Kingdom, a land that was meant to be built at Animal Kingdom. This land would have paid tribute to mythical creatures like dragons, unicorns, and more. One of the attractions planned for this area was actually a roller coaster named Dragon Tower, and there was another called Quest for the Unicorn. But Beastly Kingdom was never built. Due to budget concerns, it was put on the back burner. Instead, Camp Mini Mickey was put in to temporarily occupy the space set up for this mythical land. And that land was later transformed into Pandora. Oh my gosh, I remember Camp Mini Mickey. I feel like when I went there as a kid, there's pictures of me, like, with Minnie and Mickey in, like, camping outfits. But you can find some hidden dragon statues or dragons on signs, benches, and fixtures in the park. So Beastly Kingdom lives on in a small sense. Be sure to look for those and give a good look at Animal Kingdom logo the next time you're in the park. Fact number 82. Before you head into Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo to get some intergalactic grub, take a look at the cargo ship above the building. On it, you'll see 3 numbers, 77, 80, and 83. And if you're a big Star Wars fan, you'll know what they stand for. Put a 19 before each of the numbers and you'll get the 3 release dates for the original movies in the Star Wars trilogy. You know, I was just thinking about, because I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett, obviously, I saw on YouTube this fan edit of Return of the Jedi, where it's like the credits roll of Return of the Jedi, and then it's like Boba Fett reaches his arm out of the Sarlacc pit, like showing that he survived falling into the Sarlacc pit. And they were like, this is how Marvel would have ended this movie, because Marvel always adds like the little preview of something happening in the bigger universe at the end of their movies. And I thought that was so funny, because I was like, They're designed to collect solar energy, which is stored in their coconuts. Oh, that's funny. Stored in their coconuts. Periodically, the trees will be harvested for their energy. Next time you're there, look for the trees that have the leaves folded. That tree has already been harvested. Of course, these palm trees aren't actually collecting solar energy. Disney has solar energy fields for that, but it's awesome that these plants have a story of their own. So why they should collect them, that would be cool. I know that they have big solar fields, but that would be cool. That would be cool if they collected them right at the park. Fact number 84 is the Disney family crest. Everyone seems to really enjoy taking pictures of Let me start over. Everyone seems to really enjoy taking pictures of Cinderella's castle from the front, and undoubtedly that is a beautiful view. But don't forget to visit the back of the castle as well. Not only will you get some gorgeous and unique views here, but you'll also get a chance to see something very special. In the back of the castle, there is a golden crest just to the side of the large archway. That is actually the Disney family coat of arms. The Disney family coat of arms. It's got lions and other details on it, and it's definitely worth a look. Fact number 85 is there is a giant in Magic Kingdom. A giant. This is another detail that's totally hidden in plain sight. As you approach Sir Mickey's in Fantasyland, take a look at the outside of the building. In case you aren't aware, the shop was inspired by Mickey and the Beanstalk, and you can see some of that beanstalk peeking out. But the best detail here is inside the store. While you're shopping around, be sure to look up. That's where you'll see Willie the Giant, peeking inside and trying to lift off the roof, just as he lifts off one of the characters' roofs in the final scene of Fun and Fancy Free. Fact number 86. In the Carousel of Progress, there are all kinds of hidden Mickeys and details, but one of the ones that's most special is a little bird in the first scene. A little bird in the first scene. You might just be able to see a robin sitting out the window. A robin sitting outside of the window on the left-hand side, but that's no ordinary bird. That robin was actually used in Mary Poppins, a prop in Mary Poppins. Fact 87. This next one is another that's hidden in plain sight. The next time you walk past the Norway Pavilion in Epcot, be sure to look up at the roof of Kringa Bakery of Cafe. The Kringla Bakery Cafe. Part of the roof looks normal, but then you notice another part of the roof is covered in grass. That's random. You might think that it's fake grass, but it's not. It's very much real, and cast members from the horticulture team are responsible for keeping it looking nice. The grass on the roof is based on sod roofs that were once common in parts of Scandinavia. They help insulate homes from the frigid winter lose something while at Disney World? Well, you're not alone. Disney has shared that about 210 pairs of sunglasses are turned in to Magic Kingdom's Lost and Found every single day, every single day, every single day. 210 pairs every single day, yeah. Wow. Fact number 91 is that the Liberty Tree has a lot of kids. I wonder what that means. The Liberty Tree in Liberty Square is impressive for a lot of reasons. Over 30 years ago, a 130-year-old oak tree was found on Disney World property and moved to the Magic Kingdom. Because of its size and weight, holes actually had to be drilled through the middle of the trunk and steel pins inserted to lift it with a crane. Later, the pins were removed and replaced with the hardwood, and the wood healed. But the Liberty Tree also is amazing because the tree is said to have fathered over 500 other trees from its acorns. That's a lot of baby trees that all reportedly are from one source. I mean, I bet many oak trees are fathering many other trees out there. But I guess this is cool because they haven't kept track. And that's cool that they saved that 130-year-old tree there on property. Number 92. Seeing a person hold a giant bunch of balloons is sort of quintessential Disney thing. And watching kids run around the parks with their balloons can be quite an adorable sight. But at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you'll notice balloons are not sold at Disney's Animal Kingdom. This is for the safety of the animals, as they may inadvertently eat it if it accidentally flies away. But not only are balloons not sold, they're not allowed in. So if you got a balloon and want to keep it, best drop it off back at your hotel before going to Animal Kingdom. You can also check your balloons at the front of the park. Oh, that's funny. Fact number 93 is, as you walk into the Hall of Presidents in Magic Kingdom, you'll see a roped off seal on the door. A roped off seal on the door. This is actually the Great Seal of the United States. According to alleears.net, the seal is made from 100% wool carpet. And what's really special about it is it actually took multiple acts of Congress to grant Disney permission to even display the seal. That's some serious dedication to make sure the spot felt very authentic. Fact number 25. Where the heck did I get that from? Fact number 94. I'm literally looking at the number 94. Presidential looks. Staying in the Hall of Presidents for a minute, you may have noticed that each president has their own unique outfit to fit their time period. But not only are the outfits appropriate to their times, they've actually been made with fabrics and sewing techniques that are appropriate to their time in office as well. Damn, that's a lot of attention to detail. More modern-day presidents, meaning ones around since Disney World has been open, often donate an outfit of their own for their animatronic to wear on the attraction. That is very interesting. Is it like, becoming president, the greatest, government position that you can have in the United States? Are those people also like, yes, and now I'm gonna get an animatronic at Disney World too? Mickey's Motorbike Adventure in Universal Orlando, but the Gardens of the Galaxy roller coaster is said to be costing hundreds of millions, more than Everest ever did. Move over Yeti and Hagrid, a new pricey roller coaster could be coming to town. I think that roller coaster is opening this year. Fact number 96 is there is a once-a-year Hidden Mickey. For the most part, Hidden Mickeys are available to find year-round. But if you want to find this one, you'll have to visit Disney World on Mickey's birthday, November 18th. November 18th. Once a year, on November 18th at noon, a super special Hidden Mickey appears in part of the queue to Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. Holes in the rock were made so that when the sun shines through on that date and time, a Mickey-shaped light appears on the rock wall in the queue. It'll only last a few minutes though, so you'll need to be there right on time. Whoa. And there's no picture of it, so I wonder what it actually looks like. Fact number 97. When did Mickey Mouse get the first ride-through attraction themed to him? As Walt Disney has said, it all started by a mouse. Mickey really is, in many ways, the heart and soul of Disney, but the face of all of the parks. So you'd think that Mickey would have a ride-through attraction themed to him way back in the beginning. But that's not the case. Mickey has starred in quite a few attractions like Mickey's PhilharMagic and the Mickey Mouse Revue. But Mickey actually didn't get a ride-through attraction themed to him in a Disney park until Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which opened in Disney World in 2020. Fact number 98. It says, the article says, okay, we could include so many unique details in Disney bathrooms. Disney Food Blog even has a list of the best bathrooms in Disney World. Okay, interesting. But for this one, we'll focus on the restrooms in Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios. All of Toy Story Land is full of incredible details, but the bathrooms are no exception. Notice what the restroom signs are made of. It's Scrabble pieces, and the girl sign is made up of kids' blocks. You'll also notice outside, walls of the bathroom are made up of a bunch of building blocks of different shapes, sizes, and more. But perhaps our favorite detail is the board game that's right next to the girls' bathroom. Ever heard little kids say that girls or boys have cooties? Well, you can definitely tell this is a young kids' playground, as a box for the cooties games sits right next to the girls' restroom. And once you're in the bathrooms, don't forget to look down. You'll see the floors look very much like a checkered board. Truly, Toy Story Land is a treasure trove of hidden details. It's crazy that they put all of that detail down to the bathrooms and stuff. But you know, people like Disney Food Blog, they freaking notice. Number 99. Ever thrown a coin in the Cinderella wishing well in Magic Kingdom? Or really any body of water around making a wish of your own, you're actually helping others too. All of the coins tossed into the wells, water rides, and water features in Disney are regularly collected, and donated to charities in Central Florida. According to the Orlando Sentinel, in November of 2020, Disney World donated about $20,000 in coins from its wishing wells and fountains to the Coalition for Homelessness of Central Florida. That's nice. And then fact number 100 is Walt Disney never got to see Disney World open. Even non-Disney fans probably know that Walt Disney was the one who came up with the idea of a Disney theme park and is responsible for so many of the things we get to enjoy today. Walt got to experience the opening of Disneyland Park in California, and Walt spearheaded the project in Florida and could get a chance to fly there and walk the land he acquired. But Walt passed away before the first park opened in Florida. Walt died on December 15th, 1966. It was after Walt's death that his brother, Roy O. Disney, really took a major public lead in the role of the Walt Disney Company and supervised the building of Walt Disney World. Roy worked diligently to make Disney World a reality. 2 months after Disney World opened, Roy passed away, but his hard work lives on in the park that millions have enjoyed. Next time you're in Magic Kingdom, be sure to check out the statue of Roy and Minnie on Main Street. And that's our 100 facts for today, but there are hundreds, realistically closer to thousands, of other fantastic little details hidden all around the parks and resorts that will blow your mind. And we're sure that there will be hundreds more created as new lands and areas opens. I hope you found that relaxing. I hope you found that relaxing.